Are you bored out of your mind? Are you tired of reading and rereading the same books over and over again on your bookshelf? Are you frustrated because you're trying to stay sharp in literacy, but the public library is closed and your parents won't let you out of the house anyway? And so, how are you supposed to find interesting books at your level? Well, it's your lucky day because I am here for you. I'm going to show you how to access books through Seattle Public Library. You are so lucky to be a Seattle Public School student because you have access to their entire catalog of ebooks, audiobooks, and even graphic novels that you can download straight to your device, your cell phone, your tablet, or your computer. So let's get started and see how to do this, okay? The first thing you're going to do is go to spl.org. That is the Seattle Public Library website. So when you get there, it's going to look something like this. There's two ways to search. You can search by typing in the name of a book you want to read. So for example, there's this book called Out of My Mind that I've been wanting to read. I'm going to type it in there. And I'm going to scroll down here and see what we got. Okay, so I see there's multiple different copies of it, but what you need to make sure you look for is the format because the library is closed right now. You cannot go and actually pick up the actual book. You have to look for the ebook, okay? So here we have an example of the ebook. So I'm going to click on that. And really popular books don't have enough copies for everyone to read at the same time. So there's a chance that it might not be available. Yep, looks like it's not currently available, unfortunately. But I can request this download. And then when it does become available because someone is done reading it, then I'll get a notification that it's ready for me and then I can download it. Okay, let's look at another format you could use. We want to skip books. We want to, yes, go for ebooks. Skip CDs, but here you can see there's a downloadable audiobook. If you are somebody who likes to listen to reading out loud, you can download the audiobook once it's available, of course, by requesting the download here. So that's one way that you can browse for books. Another way is to go straight to books and media up here in the navigation bar, books and ebooks right here. And this is going to give you the opportunity to browse around. Now, you can see there's a lot of resources here, but the two that I think you'll be interested in are books on your device and Hoopla digital comics. Let's start with books on your device. So when you click in here, it's going to take you straight to this thing that says Overdrive. In order to read books on your phone, tablet, or computer, you're going to need to get this app called Overdrive. So you're going to want to click Getting Started with Overdrive here. It's going to take you to this page with a lot of information about how to download the app and connect your library account to Overdrive. Okay, so I'm just going to let you read this on your own when you get to the website. But that is how you're going to read on your phone. Okay, so you might be wondering, do I need an account for this? And the answer is yes, absolutely. So what is my Seattle Public Library account? Well, if you already have a library card, you're going to need your 13-digit library card number on the library card that you already have, and you're going to use your usual PIN. So you're going to grab your handy dandy library card here. This is mine. Yes, it's all beat up and grungy because I use it all the time. And right here on the back, see that? There's my 13-digit library card number. So when I'm going to check something out or log in, I'm going to go ahead and type in my barcode right here and my PIN right over here. But what if I don't have a library card? Then what do I do? Well, lucky you, Seattle Public Schools has given you a library card number. So check this out. You're going to need your student ID number, and your username is going to be 99, 4 zeros, and then your student ID number. The X's here represent your student ID. Your password is going to be your 4-digit birthday. So let's take a look at how I find my student ID. Oh, well, let me show you this first. So this is my example student, Bob McFrendo. His student ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is fake. And his birthday is 3/25. So his Seattle Public Library username is 99 0000, 4 zeros, and then that student ID number right here. His birthday is his birthday is 325, so his PIN is 0325. If you have a birthday in a single digit month like March, like Bob does, you're going to need to add that 0 at the beginning. Okay, but if you're born in October, November, December, then you just put the 2-digit month there. So how do I find my student ID? Well, you're going to go to the Seattle Public Schools webpage, seattleschools.org. You're going to go to the source like you always do. And when you get in, you're going to see your student ID is right here. This is my fake page for Bob, okay? So you don't want the state ID. This longer one is not the one we want. We want the student ID. So I want you to click and drag to highlight that. And then you can right click to copy that. And then when you get to the login page here, remember, you got to add that 99 and 4 zeros and then paste in your student ID. So check it out. I'm going to go 990000, and then I'm just going to paste in my student ID. And now my PIN is my 4-digit birthday. Bob's was 0325. Boom, you're going to hit login. This is not going to work, so I'm not going to hit it because it's a fake account, but you get the idea, right? Cool. That is how to get books on Seattle Public Library's website. There's one more thing I want to show you, though, on this website that I think you're going to love. So when you go to Books and Media, hit eBooks. Hoopla here is a digital comic website that allows you to read graphic novels on your device. Pretty cool. So you're going to go to Browse Hoopla Comics here. Or if you want to go straight to Hoopla, you're just going to go to hoopladigital.com. See that right up here? hoopladigital.com. Okay. So here we go. You can either type in a title here that you're interested in. I'm going to tell you right off the bat that a lot of the most popular titles that you might be interested in, they might not have. They have some kind of different kind of stuff here on Hoopla, which makes it a great opportunity to discover some new books and new titles. So I usually like to come down here to categories and browse by category. There's lots of different categories. I can see action and adventure, Black history, DC Comics, drama, manga. For those of you who love manga, let's try that one out. So I can see the titles of many different comics here. Pretty sweet. Very interesting. Let's say I want to read this Warriors book. I'm going to click this one. And I'm going to hit borrow right here. Okay. Now, you don't have a login yet. You're going to need to create one by hitting don't have an account, sign up. I'm going to click that right here. And instead of putting in a typical email address, you're just going to put in your normal Seattle Public Schools username. Mine is EF Kugisaki. And then you're going to throw an @seattleschools.org right on the end, just like you've been logging into Schoology. Okay. Come up with some kind of password and agree. Now, it's going to ask you to find your own library. We're going to go with Seattle Public Library right here. You can, if it doesn't pop up right here like mine, you can just type in Seattle and it should. So I'm going to hit Seattle. And then here's what I'm going to put in my library card. So once again, if I have my library card, I'm going to use this. Or if I don't, I'm going to use my 99, 4 zeros, and my student ID right here. Okay. That is going to allow me to sign up and go ahead and borrow this book, and then I can page through it. Pretty cool, right? Okay. One more service that's available to you right now for limited time only, because schools are closed. This company called audible.com that has a million zillion audiobooks is making all of their books for kids and young adults or teens free. So you need to go to stories.audible.com. See this right here? That's the website. Go to start listening. And this one, you're going to need some earbuds or a speaker on your computer. And you can see it's organized by age. So you might be interested in tween books. Those are for like younger teens. Diary of a Sixth Grade Ninja sounds awesome. Or maybe I want something a little bit higher reading level. I might go to teen here. And here I can see some titles that I've seen before. This looks pretty interesting. I can also search for a title right up here if I want to. But let's check out Rogue here. I don't need to sign in or anything. I just hit start listening. And can you hear that?
This book is read by Caitlin Davies, McLeod Andrews,
Awesome.
Chris Patton,
Here it
and
is.
Tristan.
What can
Fantastic.
the emblem of the order, a red cross?
I can just sit back, relax, and listen. Okay. One other category I wanted to show you is the one that says literary classics right here. This one is going to have classic titles. Like you could read Jack London, Call of the Wild. This is definitely for like if you're looking for a little bit of a challenge, okay? And then for my folks who are reading in Spanish, to keep up with your Spanish literacy, you can click this little button right here. This one looks like it's in French, German, Spanish, Italian. So here's the Spanish one, and boom, lots of books to read. So cool, right? Okay, so that's all I got for you for now. If I come up with any other good resources, I will make another screencast and let you know. Please share this with your friends and neighbors and brothers and sisters and cousins and moms and dads and everybody, because anybody can use this. Happy reading.